Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Sagittarius for the second week of October 2021. This can resonate with your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus sign. Obviously I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind, etc. So kind of use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this bit best fits to your situation, okay guys? But do not make the story fit. If the reading resonates, then that's awesome, or if parts of the message resonate, that's cool as well. If it doesn't resonate, then it's just simply not your message. So also, just want to let you guys know, I am available on TikTok. The account that I have is called My Way Tarot 444. So if you are interested in shorter love readings, I am available on that platform. I have the same profile picture that I use for this YouTube channel over there as well. Just as a PSA as well, please do not get scammed by anyone, because there are people out there impersonating my account and contacting others about personal readings via WhatsApp, etc. And I just don't want you guys to get caught out by anyone, because obviously I don't want you to miss out on your own hard-earned cash by going for a personal private readings by someone who actually isn't me. So just be careful about that, okay? Just to let you guys know as well, I'm not currently available for personal readings, but I would hope to do, I'm hoping to do TikTok kind of live stream at some point, so at least then you guys can properly see me rather than have somebody else impersonating me, potentially giving you a fake reading or not even a reading at all. So just be careful about that, okay? Obviously if you guys like the reading, please like, share, subscribe, leave us a comment. I greatly appreciate it, and hit the notification bell so you guys get an alert as to when I next post another video for you guys. I also want to send out so much love to you guys, to you Saggies, because the reading I did recently, I'm so overwhelmed with all the love and the support and how much you guys have been liking and commenting on the video. I'm so grateful for you all and really appreciate it. It's absolutely unbelievable. You know, I'm a little channel and I'm just trying to get myself started up. So to see that kind of support and the fact that these readings have been resonating with you guys has been amazing. I just feel like I'm kind of finding my soul tribe. So thank you so much. Feel very blessed. So anyway, just as a thank you to you all, okay? So let's get into the reading, shall we? So this is Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus sign. So obviously check out your other videos for the other placements in your chart for a more rounded picture as well, guys. And you can leave a timestamp if you like, if you want to get through the intro. I know that they're a bit long, but I just feel like I have to go through them, okay? So what do we get for Sagittarius, please? Second week of October, Sagittarius for love. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Pentacles in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse. So strong earth energy here, guys. Okay. So we have Leo in reverse. So you could have Leo in your chart, or your person has Leo in theirs. We have Aries and Scorpio energy here with the Tower in reverse. I'll take one more, please. And we have the Page of Wands, like some sort of block. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups, though. Wow, okay. Five of Wands, Two of Cups in reverse, High Priestess. Okay, so strong earth energy here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have, and fire energy here with the two majors too, with water energy here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Cancer energy here with the High Priestess as well. So yeah, let's get into the reading. So either you or your love interest, I'm potentially getting a third party situation here. I'm getting this sense that either you or someone that you're dealing with may have been in stagnation for quite some time, potentially avoiding making a decision to do with a love relationship of sorts. Especially here with the Tower in reverse, and potentially someone is now getting to the point where they're ready to leave a relationship, and I'm picking up third party vibes, And I'm getting the sense that this relationship is coming to an end, that it's not working out, but potentially there could be a block in communication from this person, your love interest, in communicating to you to tell you the good news. I'm getting to let you kind of know that potentially they are closing out a cycle that's not necessarily working for them anymore. They haven't communicated to you as of yet to let you know, but I feel like this is something that they know that they need to do, and they're hoping that you guys will be very understanding if you have to wait a little bit longer to eventually be with this person. I'm also getting the sense that if they are dealing with a third party, then potentially they have children with this person, so they have a baby mama, baby daddy type situation, and the home relationship dynamic may not necessarily be working out anymore. They may have had to be uprooted and leave and move to another location, or sell a property or something along those lines. Or maybe they're trying to go through some sort of, I'm getting like custody battle for some reason, to do with a legal situation with a child involved, who takes custody. And I feel like either you or your person, most likely your person, has been dealing with someone who is incredibly selfish, hasn't really put in very much work to do with the connection. There's been a lack of growth, and predominantly your person may be contemplating for not just recently but for quite some time. I'm getting easily a year, maybe even longer than a year, or even a few seasons, but definitely a year over than that. They may have had in the back of their mind, like, why am I in this relationship in the first place? And predominantly they may have had an epiphany, I'm getting, that relationship has not been emotionally fulfilling, and they may have been up in their mind for quite some time, contemplating on what is going to give them the emotional fulfillment. And I feel like this person is coming around to the sudden realization that actually what is going to be giving them the emotional fulfillment is when they kind of eventually go through a breakup with this other situation, and to kind of leave that by following their intuition, and then just know and realize that they need to take time to heal themselves here with the Four of Swords in reverse. Predominantly they're having the realization that they're releasing themselves from another relationship, and I'm getting the sense that they may have felt like it was some sort of prison. I mean, that's very strong, but that's what's coming across to me, is that they are wanting victory and success and to go after their own happiness. And predominantly if they have been in a long-term relationship of sorts with someone, the trust and the loyalty has all gone. There's definitely trust issues to do with this particular relationship of sorts, a lack of growth, potentially financial issues have been a real bugbear in relation to the connection. I'm getting the sense as well that either your person may have lost quite a lot of money dealing with this other situation, so they may not financially be in the place where they feel overly secure in themselves. So predominantly that could be another reason as to why the connection between you and them haven't moved on forward, because they're trying to get rebalanced in their financial realm. And it's not to say that they do not have affection for you or do not care for you. I feel like this person in a sense is wanting to withhold their affection from you, because I'm getting this implication, if that they were to come forward and show you this particular emotion when they're still finishing off or closing out another cycle, I'm getting the word divorce. So if they have been previously married in this other situation, that could resonate. They maybe feel, or they've been advised, I'm getting, to not converse with you until they're kind of out of the woods with this other particular situation, I'm getting. And they are definitely willing to fight for your connection, and they know that this separation between the two of you has been up on their mind a lot, and they know predominantly you may be relatively happy being single right now, like you're just trying to concentrate and focus on yourself rather than getting into any other relationship with someone else. I feel like this person knows that if they were to come forward towards you, that they've got some sort of inkling that they may have to kind of fight for your affection or fight for your attention. But I'm just getting this sense that I feel like that is just something that they have in their mind that potentially they're fearful of. But I just feel that for the time being, as of right now, that you may not be interested in other relationships, especially if something is quite shallow, I'm getting. Like you're wanting a much deeper spiritual connection, and I feel like you know that that this person is most likely your person, and that you have a strong relationship, like a spiritual bond with one another. So it's not to sense like you may be withdrawing from this person and having alone time, but that's not necessarily like a bad thing. It's like you're focusing on yourself and what gives you your own kind of wish fulfillment. And I feel like this person is you know, really wanting to come forward towards you and express this news about this other situation, but predominantly they feel like it's not the right time as of yet to tell you that they're becoming independent and come forward with some sort of love offer, regardless of how much passion that they feel for you. They know that they need to close off of something else before coming forward towards you. Now, I also kind of want to let you guys now know that the relationship they most likely have been in with this other person was predominantly a codependent relationship, and they may have been dealing with a partner who was getting overly jealous, and predominantly may have sniffed at potentially the idea about you and them having a connection or moving on forward and trying to rein things back. That could be for just someone out there, but if this person doesn't necessarily know, this like potential karmic partner, this third party, if they do not know about you, that's for good reason, to make sure that your person doesn't let them get kind of an indication that you're kind of in the mix, as it were, or that they have different intentions by coming forward towards you after they've faced these other kind of like difficulties in this other relationship. Okay, I'm also getting the sense that they know that they have been dealing with someone who's incredibly difficult, and they just want to make sure that if they do sever ties, they're going to sever ties properly before coming forward towards you. I'm also getting the sense that this person that they've been dealing with has been incredibly possessive, like trying to keep hold of them. And the reason they're keeping hold of them is because obviously of the financial aspects. I mean, you know, they get to have the stability, they get to have their cake and eat it too with being with this person, with being with your person. And, you know, potentially the relationship is just really unhealthy and it's not necessarily working out, but there's lack of stability here, especially with these double eights here next door to each other. I'm just getting the sense that you will eventually get communication to let you know that this relationship isn't expanding in this other situation, and that you are their Ten of Cups, and that they're at a distance from you and they're making plans to come forward towards you, but they're dealing with chaos right now and they can't manifest you and them coming together. You know, look at this, they can't manifest you and two coming together until they've let go of another situation. So there's no movement in a particular connection, but then there will eventually be movement. I feel like sometimes the middle of the deck to kind of get into the middle of the cards is just as important as what's been found here on the table. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to clarify these two majors that we have here. They definitely see you as a wish fulfillment, or like your connection would be very fulfilling emotionally, and I feel like there's something that they've been very much lacking in their life. If they have been dealing with a third party, then it's been lacking there as well, because there's no emotion here other than how they feel about the idea of getting themselves single out of this or being with you. So let's have a look at this Tower energy in reverse. I feel like this person will eventually let you know that if you had got involved, or if you had even been in the picture or nearby the picture, I'm getting like there would have been major disaster. There would have been a lot of chaos, a lot of scandal, a lot of animosity I'm getting. And by you staying away and keeping to yourself, withdrawing from them, even though that you know that you want to be with them, it was the most sensible thing for you to do by staying away. And your person, in a sense, would like to thank you for doing that, because you've kind of let them be to get on with what they needed to, in order to then eventually come forward towards you to contact and say, you know, with a clear mind about everything what's been going on in their life, and that they can let you know of everything. But you most likely avoided a very dangerous situation, or potentially even this person who they've been dealing with could have even been abusive in one way or another. And not necessarily just say physically, but potentially emotionally, mentally, that type of thing. Someone's very manipulative, okay? And I don't get this sense that your person wanted to be distant from you, but I feel like that's something that they had to do in order to protect you in a particular way. Okay. So why is this Tower here in reverse? But whoever they're dealing with is very immature, they're very unreliable, and, you know, it's, you know, they're very unreliable. I'm getting very hot and cold. But all they want to do is come forward towards you. Why is the Tower here in reverse, please? They also want to let you know that this relationship that they were dealing with was not standing the test of time. It was not working. There was multiple problems that were coming up in the relationship, and potentially a lot of resentment might have built up in that particular connection. Why is the Tower here? Yeah, there was lack of movement here with the Two of Wands in reverse. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, look at that, no movement. And then we have here the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Absolutely, no movement, nothing happening. But they weren't able to move on from this other situation. They will be, but they weren't able to because they were stuck in something else. Their heart has left this other situation a very long time ago, and that they do not wish to be there anymore. And this person that they were most likely dealing with was, I'm getting this sense like potentially they were very selfish. They may have even been unfaithful to your person at one point, predominantly as well. I'm getting that's quite possible. But your person just feels exhausted from dealing with that other situation, and they're just having this realization that they don't trust that person that they're dealing with anymore. They don't trust them. And then we have double threes here, Three of Swords, and then Three of Wands. So it's like there's been the lack of growth in this other situation, and they've been very heartbroken by the whole thing, and they may have felt restricted in this other particular relationship. But what I'm getting is that, you know, this person, they've made a choice. Your person has made a choice, and their choice is to leave this other situation because they know that it's not the right thing, and they want to have a reconciliation with you. But potentially for a long time they may have not been able to come forward towards you because they may have not felt like they had the strength to be able to leave a particular relationship. And so therefore their judgment was clouded here by with the High Priestess in reverse. They had a clouded judgment by staying in this other situation, but then something's happened in their life and now they're getting ready to leave. Look at that with the Six of Swords. Why is the Tower here in reverse, please? They will have victory and success when they eventually leave this particular situation, Maybe they've been focusing on their career because they've gone through financial upheaval, and so until they feel like they've got a place where they are financially stable, that they can eventually communicate to you that they've successfully finished off another situation, because they've been very heartbroken in this other thing that they've been dealing with. Look at that, the no emotional fulfillment there, all the just feeling empty. They're going through a major heartbreak with this other situation because it was probably a long-term investment that went wrong, that didn't work out in the end. Yeah, they may have given love to this person at one point and been open with this person, but then they didn't receive that back and it was a poor investment and there was no movement. And things didn't necessarily work out. What else can you tell us here, please? But your person will eventually be successful in leaving this other situation and gaining the stability. Oh, that's way too many. Oh my gosh, well, I can't take all of that. So, well, obviously when all the cards come out like that, there's been some sort of hot mess, a lot of drama, and we kind of knew of that anyway. Yeah, most likely here with the third party situation with the Queen of Wands in reverse. What else can you tell us for the Tower reverse, please? Well, there we go. In avoiding the inevitable of a really bad situation to do with a home, they didn't have very much in common with this other person at all, apart from finances, as we know of that, and they were left out in the cold to do with their finances because it didn't work. Yeah, there was no passion in that relationship at all. There's no intimacy whatsoever. There was no love, there was no care, there was no nurturing. Yeah, just there wasn't there. And most likely there had been a third party affair. I'm getting unfaithfulness. They invested in the wrong person. They've been reflecting on the relationship, having to go within and realise that they need to eventually recuperate after heartbreak and have a fresh start. So they'll be coming round towards you for a reconciliation to let you know that they didn't follow their heart previously. They let their head rule rather than their heart. So why is strength here in reverse, please? This person, yeah, because this person's not able to come forward and move towards you because they've been dealing with another situation and they felt like they couldn't come forward towards you. There's been stagnation. They've had difficulty letting go of this other thing that they've been dealing with. Yeah, look at that with the Ten of Cups. It was emotionally unfulfilling. There may have been financial stability at one point, but emotionally there wasn't really much else. I feel like this person may feel like they've been tricked by this other person, that they kind of got conned into by being in this other relationship or situationship, because oh, it'd be best for the children, it'd be best for our stability, you know, have everything we need, and kind of giving like false promises I'm getting. And then it never turned out to be any of that way, and then it just, I'm getting like loveless marriage is wanting to come through. Something just purely based on materialism and what they have and what they don't have, and like keeping up with the Joneses type thing. And maybe your person got sold a pipe dream, you know, some sort of sold like an idyllic view of what their life with this person was going to be like, and it didn't turn out that way at all. And they're going to communicate to you that they've been really hurt by this other person and this other situation, and they feel exhausted from the whole thing, and they've been wounded by being in this other relationship. And they're really concerned that if they feel like they can't move towards you to let you know, because if this other person gets an idea of it or knows of it, that they would be coming forward and trying to stir up a load of trouble between the two of you. Yeah, and look, the sun. The sun is going to be lit up on the whole situation. And they don't want that. Yeah, 3 of Wands in reverse. See how the same cards keep on wanting to come out? There was no growth in this other connection. And they're not coming forward towards you before they're kind of finished, because they don't want you to feel like you would be just some sort of rebound. They're fearful that if you've had no communication with each other, that you may not be on the same path, like in the same mindset. I think this is something that they fear though. But potentially I'm getting this indication you know a lot more about what's going on in their situation than they probably haven't told you anything, but I'm just getting the sense you know more about what's happening in their life, a lot more than what they may have said to you. But they are very emotionally unsatisfied in this other situation. They're feeling a bit vulnerable as of right now. But all they want to do is travel to see you, to contact you. But they are dealing with someone, look, on a long-term situation, long-term partner, but didn't necessarily work out. And they're trying to heal from that other situation, because I feel like whoever they were dealing with was deceiving them in one way or another and keeping them trapped and stuck in mystery here with the moon. Wow. So let's look into the romance angels and see what we get extra for you guys. What have we got for Sagittarius, please? Obviously this has been a general reading, so this can, parts of the message can resonate, or if not all of it, but obviously just please take or leave what you feel fits and leave the rest. But they definitely feel like this relationship with this other person just was too much like hard work. And predominantly they're just trying to work on their finances right now, so that they can get their stability right, so that eventually they'll actually be able to come forward towards you. But maybe they haven't told you any of that as of yet. They've kind of kept you in the dark, but you kind of know exactly what's going on anyway. But I'm just getting this sense that this person is in through a lot of debt right now, that they haven't necessarily paid off as of yet, especially if they've been in a home that it didn't necessarily work out. So you may just be staying single right now, focusing on yourself, focusing on your own career. You know, you're kind of dipping and dabbing into finding out what's going on with this person, or you're kind of following your own intuition, even though you may not have been told anything, or there's been lack of communication between the two of you, but you're just kind of focusing on yourself right now. And there's nothing wrong in that. But I'm also getting that there's most likely been secrets to do with this other connection, like maybe one of them's been hiding money compared to the other, so that they can't leave something. Healing family issues, your love life, it benefits as you forgive your parents. So yes, they most likely have children with this person there, and then had wedding at the bottom of the deck, so potentially they could be going through a divorce, or they're trying to do what's the right thing for their child. Engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, and then release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So your person predominantly is releasing their ex. They're trying to heal so that they can get their family together, not together as in like together as in the two of them and, you know, under one roof. I feel like they're trying to gain their independence by getting a new home, potentially try to get custody, that type of thing, and co-parent rather than necessarily be together in one roof and all that, because I don't feel that's working at all. The ex may be trying to keep them around to give the relationship another chance and say they have feelings, but I don't think that's the case. We know that with the lack of cups here. Children, and I was just saying about children, look at that, your love life is being affected by children. And I'll take one more. They definitely want to get to know you, but they have to free themselves first. Here, look at that. It's time to take back control of your life. They're trying to free themselves from this other situation to then eventually come forward towards you with new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So what I'm getting is this person is trying to get finish this old cycle and then feel more renewed in their energy by freeing themselves so that they can come forward towards you in a fresh way. But they will have to do some healing before that they can come forward towards you. And whilst all that is happening, potentially you may have someone else coming into the mix to see you, and that could potentially be true love, wow, who's very passionate about you. But then also you may be getting a reconciliation from this other person who is your true love, and it's going to feel like new, especially when this is all closed off and finished. They could be getting their friends, helping them, getting advice to be able to close out this other particular cycle, or maybe you're trying to get advice on what to do, on how to move yourself forward, regardless of whether it's with this person or without this person. So just going to lastly look into the Soulmates in Separation by the Serendipity Tarot for the unspoken love messages, okay? And see what we can get here. But most likely they were dealing with someone, your person, if they were in a long-term situation, that was, they were very selfish, very shallow, and potentially they may have been very much focused more on the material aspects and the money and the status of their connection, rather than necessarily love and emotion and care and intimacy and nurturing and all of that kind of stuff, you know? There was definitely a lack of that. What's going on? What do they want to say to you, or what do you want to say to them? However this resonates for Sagittarius. Okay. Judgment. I'm making the decision once and for all to turn this around. Yep, they are. As we know that. I was misguided, I was blinded and could not see straight. Okay. 2 more, please. I struggle with love and expressing it. It just does not come easy for me. And 1 more. A part of me died when I let you go. Bottom of the deck. Give me more time. I'm working on being a better counterpart for you. And then the next card, look at that. Judgment. I'm making the decision once and for all to turn this around. And we already have that in the deck. Look at that. Incredible. So they're letting you know the overall energy is that they are definitely turning things around. Whether you see of it, whether you know of it, whether you've been told of it, or anything at all, you're getting this indication. You know that they're doing it, but it's just taking time. But it may take a bit more time, but at least you kind of feel you got some sort of update as to where you stand in relation to this connection, and to do with this person. Okay, so anyway guys, I really hope that you have enjoyed the reading. If you did, please like, share and subscribe, leave us a comment. I greatly appreciate it. I really do enjoy reading those, and I will reply back to you. If you did enjoy and you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so you guys get an alert as to when I next post another video. And if you are interested in TikTok, then I am over there with My Way Tarot 444. Okay guys, so yet again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching, and all of your love and support. I'm so greatly appreciative of it all. So thank you, and please take care. Bye for now.